with CCNA routing and switching. Okay, so the first chapter, as you can see on the screen, that is we can start with open system interconnection model. Okay, that is OSI model. Okay, so open system interconnection model, that is OSI introductory model. Okay, so this model made up of 7 layers. As you can see on the screen, there are the 7 layers in this open system interconnection model. That is, first is physical layer, second is data link layer, third is network layer, fourth is transport layer, fifth is session layer, sixth is presentation layer, and seventh one is application layer. Okay, so one of the best tips the OSI specification gives us is paving the way for the data transfer between disparate hosts running different operating systems like Unix hosts, Windows machines, Mac, smartphones, and so on. Okay. And remember, the OSI is a logical model, not a physical one. It's essentially a set of guidelines that developers can use to create and implement applications to run on a network. It also provides a framework for creating and implementing networking standards, devices, and internetworking schemes. Okay, the OSI has 7 different layers, as we can see on the screen, and divided in two groups. Okay, the top 3 layers define how the applications within the end stations will communicate with each other as well as with users. Okay, the bottom 4 layers define how data is transmitted end to end. Okay, so the upper layers means this application layer, presentation layer, and session layer. Okay, and the bottom layers are physical layer, data link layer, network layer, and transport layer. Okay, so understand that users interact with the computer at the application layer, and also that the upper layers are responsible for application communicating between hosts. Okay, none of the upper layers knows anything about networking or network addresses because that is the responsibility of the 4 bottom layers. Okay, so what these upper layers are, that is session layer keeps different applications data separates. Presentation layer presents data, handles processing such as encryption. An application layer provides a user interface. Okay. The 4 lower layers, that is physical layer, data link layer, and network layer, and transport layer, and their functions, you can see that it's these 4 bottom layers that define how data is transferred through physical media like wire, cable, fiber optics, switches, and routers. Okay. These bottom layers also determine how to rebuild a data stream from transmitting host to a destination host application. Okay. So the physical layer related to moves bits between devices, specifies voltage, wires